What is up, guys? Welcome to another absolute banger.
Bang!
He said what?
I'm going to be talking about and rating on a tier list the best drugs. Now, we're going to get into it real quick. I got to introduce my co host today, the absolute greatest drug professional that I know, absolute drug lord, some would say,
Stop it.
Yehuda. Now, where can they follow you?
Yehuda24 on YouTube. New vlogs every week, baby.
Yehuda24 on YouTube. Alrighty. Now let's just get right into it with some will call this controversial, but alcohol. Where are we gonna rate that? Now, I wanted to start it off controversial. Is alcohol a drug? What do you think, Mr. 24?
I'm gonna have to go with no, but I think it still just belongs on the tier list because it's up there with drugs. I mean, if you're using drugs, you're definitely drinking alcohol. It's very simple. You
Alright,
know,
so what are we rating it? Now, what are we rating it?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan. I personally don't drink anymore, but in my prime, I mean, forget about it. I'd say it's definitely above the top. It's definitely
S tier, done. We can
yeah,
go
done.
we don't need a we can just
Dilly
facts are
dally.
facts,
100%. 100%.
you know? And let's just
Yeah.
go right into it with weed. Cannabis, marijuana. Pretty
I
simple.
happen to not be a fan, but I want to hear your opinion.
Straight S. All right. Next
Okay.
up.
I disagree, but
All right. You know what? Let's hear you
simply,
out. Before we get to fentanyl, let's hear him out.
all right, I disagree simply because it doesn't just impair you. There are long-term effects, like every drug, like alcohol also. But I'm just against it because it has certain effects that really mess with what I find important, which is your ambition and your drive, which I think is number one. You should be safeguarding that no matter what. So, drink alcohol, become a little bit of a dog, become a narcissist, become an egotistic guy, no problem. Right, the night's over, the night's over. I don't know. Do I want to be deciding to sleep in that morning because I smoked weed the night before? Do I want to start, guys, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna have a 12-hour sleep tonight. I'm not really a big fan, guys.
I
I'm not really a
mean,
big fan.
you happen to be wrong because when you drink, you can get sick the next morning. That's where I would have to
True.
respectfully disagree with you.
The truth is, it depends how much. If you're drinking too much, it really depends where you're holding on the drinking level.
Depends
Because
what you
if
do.
you're overdoing it, yeah, you're screwed if you're overdoing it either way. I mean, let's be honest.
Straight into fentanyl. Now, this is a classic. This is a classic fentanyl.
Big, big in the West Coast. Big in the West Coast.
Is that what it is? Now, people love to die from this. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's so much about drugs. People love dying when they do this. That's all I know about it, honestly. I don't know what it is, but people, right? It's illicitly manufactured. People don't know what's in it. They sometimes you'll buy something thinking it's something else.
It's got its own pose. I don't think alcohol has a pose. Weed doesn't have a pose. It's got its own entire pose. You ever hit
It
the
does.
the
Yo,
the fed?
yo, yo. Can you show them what the fent pose is? They don't know. Chat doesn't know. Show them a fent pose.
More of a critic than I am an actor, but I'll go for some sort of depiction over here. So right, you kind of like you're on the street, right, and you walk in and you see a guy who's just like kind of like leaned over backwards and he's in like a weird position where you're like his spine can't really be in an optimal position, but you're not really sure because he's been doing it for like a couple hours. I'm sure you can find pictures on Google if you want more information, but it's a classic. When you see someone like that, there's no, hey, is he high on weed? Is he high on alcohol? Like no, he's on Fent. Very iconic, I would say. I don't know how
Which
good it
one's
is, but it's very
fent?
iconic.
I don't know which one's fent.
It's definitely not S tier. It's definitely not S tier. Dying is not really in the equation for me. I don't know about you, but it's got to be in the bottom too. Honestly, I'd say the bottom. I'd say it's the worst. What's the lowest one I can't see? I don't have my glasses on. What is that? D tier?
Yeah, D tier. Fent. Fent goes
Yeah.
D tier.
Easy. Next, easy. Nothing to elaborate over there. Easy
Next
D
up,
tier.
heroin. I don't know. How do we feel about heroin?
I think you can go pretty long on heroin compared to fentanyl. So I'd say it's definitely above fentanyl because you can enjoy it, a little bit. People get addicted for 10 years straight as opposed to fentanyl
Yeah,
where you
you
just
could
kind
go 10
of
years on fentanyl. I mean, on heroin.
I don't know about 10 years, but I've heard stories. Definitely, I lost 8 years of my life to fentanyl. I've heard
Oh
that one for
yeah,
sure. So, I,
you hear people come back. Get C tier. If you can come back.
yeah, if you can come back, it's definitely not. It's not on the bottom.
Ooh, next up, cocaine.
Okay. Well, I'm
I
a
don't
little
know.
biased over here.
I don't know. Yehuda24, what do you have to say about this?
So, listen, I'm going to say I'm biased because of the impact in media cocaine had. Also the impact in the finance industry. But honestly, I'm a big fan of the idea. The actual drug, I don't know. I'm not trying to be fucked up. But the idea, the vision of cocaine, I'm a huge fan.
Vibes. The
The
vibes.
vibes, the vibes of cocaine. It's just Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street, we just wouldn't have the charm. Finance offices, cash advance offices, real people and real offices who are doing God's work, who are crushing it, right? And they also want to have a good time. And then forget it. I mean, you go to Miami, forget about it. Cocaine is where you want to be as far as a hype level.
You
You're
know
in the
what?
club. You're not doing heroin. You're not doing weed in the club. You know what? That's not a crazy take. It's not
A
a
tier.
crazy take. It's not up there with
It
alcohol. You
goes
can't
A tier.
daily it.
Can't
Yeah.
daily it?
I don't think you can daily it. I mean, as far as maybe you could. I don't know how long you can last though. But let's
I
keep it. We can always readjust later. We can always readjust later. I
methamphetamine.
don't know. When I think of meth, I think of those meth heads that have a big forehead. It alters your face shape. I'm not really a fan. I would say it's
It could be
probably.
injected. Wow. Where would you put meth?
I'd say it's bottom two. I'm not sure. I don't know if it deserves to be next to fentanyl. It could be. Honestly, put it next to fentanyl. If you're doing meth, you're living in an RV. You're not functioning.
Meth is D tier.
Yeah, you're not paying rent if you're on meth. You're really. I mean, no. Next. Instant next.
Xanax.
That's
Xanax gets the mega L for me. Mega.
yeah. I don't really know much about Xanax to be honest. I'm a drug
No,
expert, but
people
Xanax is
take
really
it
out of my.
because there's a lot of reasons to actually take it, but people get addicted to it.
So you're saying as a drug, what does it hold? I'd
It,
say
it messes with your
as a
memory.
oh that's instant D tier. Messes with your memory.
C tier, C tier, C tier. It's
Okay.
so
Next,
it's
what's the other
chill.
one we have? What's
Oxycodone.
the
Just
other one? Oh, okay.
oxycodone.
Honestly, we could go crazy and put it in S tier. I mean, the stories I've heard of how good this drug feels. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not S tier. Realistically, it's not S tier, but I've heard this. I mean, this drug apparently
What does it do?
makes you feel like you're in heaven. It gives you a warm feeling of satisfaction and content.
Really? Sounds hype.
It does. I mean, it's definitely there with the ambition killing. It's. I mean, I'd
C
say
tier.
it's.
C
Yeah,
tier.
that's fair.
C
Yeah,
tier.
that's fair. Because if you can really mess you up, it can mess you up really bad if you get addicted to it. So
Yo, ketamine.
definitely not.
What do we think about ketamine?
As
It's
the
good.
ketamine expert
Bad.
yourself, I think I want to hear your opinion as someone who's
Um,
dilly
I would
dallied with
I would say it's a medical anesthesia.
horse tranquilizer.
K-hole, high blood pressure. Looks pretty mid, honestly. Looks mid. I think I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, I've never had a calling to it. I've never had a calling to it. It looks pretty
I'll put
lame.
it. I'll put it A tier. Put it A.
Nah.
Nah.
Ox is definitely either better or equal. It's not up there with cocaine. Are you kidding me? Ketamine and cocaine, dude.
Yeah, but they both could be
That's like saying
vibes. They both could be like, you know. Ooh, should we just go right into? Well,
it's like
we'll
saying
just go.
taxi cab and suburban. They're really not on the same level.
Let's get into morphine. First thoughts on.
Okay. I'm a little bit of a fan.
Yeah, it's good because like there are, you got to take it sometimes,
Yeah,
surgery.
I mean, think about World War. Think about the World Wars. I mean, that was what carried them through. I mean, morphine is
Well, and
essential to
meth
the military.
and meth. We should have spoken about that.
Yeah, but no, morphine definitely more. I mean, I'd say morphine is up there in terms of just pushing through the pain and just you can't let yourself die.
Yeah,
You gotta yeah. Morphine is pretty legendary. It's up there with the Hershey bars they used to give out to the troops. And now
yeah.
it's definitely not with cocaine. Cocaine has its own tier so far.
C tier. I'm putting. Oh no, B tier. Morphine goes
B
B
tier, B
tier.
tier, B tier, definitely B tier. Is
Diazepam.
that a popular drug?
I don't know. It's on my list, so it must be, considering our researchers are amazing.
Yes, Stanford
Valium.
researchers. Oh, okay, I've heard of that. Not the biggest fan. Not a household name.
Good for short-term relief, for anxiety, for muscle
Nah.
spasms. It feels like it just
Sounds like it does nothing, to be honest.
it
Short-term
just
anxiety
chills you
relief.
out. It
So
seems like it chills you out. I think you could take it. You should be taking this. Chills you out. Sedates you, bro.
I'd rather just scream, chill out
Yo,
that way. I'd
Yehuda
rather just
24 needs to get on this stuff, in my opinion. Honestly.
listen. To be honest, I'd rather just scream. I'd rather just let it loose and just scream as loud as I can and get a couple weird looks. I'd rather do that, to be honest. But each to their own.
Each to their own. Honestly, this stuff looks mad chill. This stuff looks mad chill. I'm gonna put it. It's not C tier. I mean, it's C tier. It's trash. Like whatever. All right.
Yeah, it's not there. It's not there with Fent, but it's pretty trash. Yeah,
What are we
100%.
thinking about LSD?
I think solely its reputation brings it up a tier.
Definitely.
But as what it actually is, when I think of LSD, I think of either two things. I think of either someone who wants to try and feel like they can change something they can't, right?
Yep.
Or I think of someone who's just kind of given up.
I
I don't
disagree.
know. I feel
I disagree.
okay.
If you're
Let me
taking
hear
LSD, you're hype. You're doing it. You're doing it for a year or two. You're walking around without shoes on, going a little bit nuts. You're hiking, you're chilling, and then you go off
yeah,
and live a good life. That's what I see it. Uh, you know, it's not. You don't have LSD poses. You're not on the side of the road.
sure, it's definitely above Fent. It's definitely above
You know,
the one heroin. It's definitely above heroin, especially the
and
reputation it
and
has. I mean, the whole culture it
culturally,
has around race.
exactly.
Yeah.
Just can't
The
even.
culture, I'd say the culture status brings it up significantly, but I feel like
It's
it's
a
a
bit of
little
a
bit of a fantasy land,
it's
which
a
is
bit of a
fine, which that's what it is.
lifestyle. It's a bit of a lifestyle.
That is a great call. You kind of said what I said was really unfinished and unfiltered. What you said kind of finished it up. You can't just have LSD cash and then lock in. LSD is a lifestyle. It's a hippie lifestyle. It's an art lifestyle. And I personally don't really work with that because I'm more of an action person than an idea person or
Yeah,
whatever
but once
the
you get, once you fill, once you know you fill the wallet, maybe, once you're sorted,
I don't know.
once I
I'd hit cocaine. I'd hit cocaine before
once
I
I
hit the
signed that
LSD.
once I signed that casino deal, maybe,
Or the acquisition deal with Oracle.
Yeah.
100%. No, one of
I
those.
mean,
Yeah.
you either are like, you either like, if you do LSD and you're chilling, that brings it up. That's the vibe it gives me. You can do it. You can be a huge member of society and be doing LSD. I'm going A tier straight out.
Or also, I mean, the creative aspects
The
that it
art.
unlocks, I'd say, is
Yeah.
significant.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's next to cocaine. You know what? Culturally, I'd say culturally alone, it brings it up to the
It's
cocaine level.
yeah.
I'd agree with that. It's definitely better than oxys. I mean, if we could take one away from the world, would we take away oxys or would we take away LSD? I'd take away oxys any day of the week. I mean,
Let's
no,
talk
no
about
brainer.
psilocybin. Straight out shrooms, mushrooms.
Okay.
I mean, positive effects, euphoria, spiritual or mystical experiences, vivid
Yeah, that's what I
color,
think of. When I think of shrooms, I think of God.
can have extreme anxiety, panic attack, confusion, fear, and in rare cases, and I'm sure you're going to want to speak on this just knowing you, prolonged psychosis. So,
Oh, yeah.
what do you think?
Okay.
I mean, just
So I'd say first of all, I don't think psychosis is a bad thing. That's first of all. I just want to get that out of the way because relax. What I mean by that, let me get my word out, is that psychosis is only negative if you're doing something negative with it. And what I mean by that is like you can have revelations, you can kind of switch up, you can kind of just freak out about things, right? But as long as you're being productive, psychosis is not really bad, right? Now, psychosis is obviously majority of the time bad because it's accepted as something that's destructive, which could be, I mean, it is a majority of cases, but I'd say there are situations in which psychosis could be a positive thing, but whatever, we'll let it be.
all right.
Also, psilocybin and God. I don't know a single atheist who took psilocybin and then didn't believe in God. So that's pretty cool. But it's definitely not up there with cocaine and
Psilocybin, should we just
LSD.
pop that? I'm putting the B tier just off the
Yeah,
rip.
yeah, it's
Now,
definitely
this one,
not. It's not worse than oxys for sure. Just throw that out
DMT
there.
ayahuasca. This I'm only
Okay.
doing once you have the bags full. Gonna pay, go to
Oh
the
yeah.
resort.
100%. Listen, guys, once you sell your company for 5, 6 bill, 6, 7 bill, you know what you do? You take DMT. There's no other way out of the trenches, guys. You want to have a second coming. You want to have a new idea, a new approach to life, a new lease on life, guys. DMT, straight S tier. Honestly, I'm not gonna even dilly tally. I mean, DMT is one of the only drugs that are in the equation for me. I'm gonna be honest. Not
Yeah,
now, not anytime
you
soon,
gotta go. You
but
gotta,
one
you
day.
gotta. If you do it, you gotta. Honestly, as much as I joke about going to one of those like California, like LA, like therapy sessions, whatever. Realistically, I'm gonna Hamilton Morris it. I'm gonna go into the jungle. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on a river. I'm gonna poop off the boat. If you guys have seen that
Agreed.
episode,
With
I'm
natives, not with a bunch of white LA
yeah.
people. You're gonna get the full
Yeah,
experience,
take
100%.
do full ayahuasca, 4 to 6 hours. Drink it,
Feel like it's 70
throw up,
years. Yeah.
throw up. Yeah, honestly.
Fetal position. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. That's straight S tier, honestly.
Oh, we put the wrong thing up. Whatever. LSD, whatever. We're all good. No one noticed. Next up, we got peyote.
Never heard of it. D tier.
Nah, peyote's also. It's like spirit. It's like jungle vibes.
It's got to be a little lower than the other ones, no?
Nah, it's a little low key. It's having a come up though. Honestly, I think where it could be in 20 years. I think it could have a generational run.
Okay.
Honestly,
You're saying it's
it's
the underdog right now.
it's Spanish. Like you'd put some nice music.
Yeah.
Spanish. It's what's it called? You can chew it. Put them in a tea.
Sounding like a. Okay, interesting.
All right, so it's a cactus also, so it's pretty high. I'm putting it B tier. Whatever.
Okay. That's fair. I'd say.
MDMA.
Is this acid also? Is it the same thing?
No,
Or is that LSD?
known as ecstasy or Molly. Wow, didn't even.
Okay, I don't know. When I think of Molly, I think of trying to turn a dead beach chill into something that's memorable. That's what I think of when I think of Molly, or like a really mid kind of like Spanish music concert. I don't know. I don't know. What
There's
are your opinions
it's
about that a little
there's
bit?
therapy research with it. It's not good for the kidney or the heart or your brain.
Classic.
And if you drink, you got to drink with. I don't even know. This stuff looks pretty L, honestly. I'm putting it
Yeah, I
B
mean
tier.
definitely not with Fent, but yeah. What
Guys,
about kratom? Get a quick kratom. Quick kratom.
I don't know what it is.
Type in Kratom, Kratom.
What is it?
Bonus round, guys. It's kind of like a knockoff weed. It's a little interesting. Gives you a little bit of like an Adderall slash high effect.
Trash, trash. I'm not even considering it. Guys, what an
I'd say
absolute
only because sure,
banger.
but
Another
of an
absolute
episode.
banger. As always, guys, make sure to like and subscribe.
Follow
Thank
you to
you
24
guys
on
for
YouTube,
watching.
guys. We're gonna be the biggest YouTubers on the planet within the next
We're
year.
trying to
So
hit, I'm trying to hit 7 billion subscribers by the end of the week, so make sure to subscribe and like. Also, P. Diddy, we are trying to play him in a game of Blitz chess. I challenged him, so we're still working on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe.
it's been real, boys.